Yeah. So where are you wanting to go with this video? We can talk about ergonomics, we can talk about power, we can talk about anything you want.
It seems like people don't talk about this and this machine. And one of the reasons why we're going to actually, since when we bought it, we're coming from an unbiased opinion because, yeah, I have a lot of background as far as two strokes or what have you, but I'm not brand loyal.
Yeah.
So we got into the SeaDoos, we'll just say PWCs, and we don't have very much experience with PWCs. I'll just say that. We don't.
It's just like when we came to the PWC market, we're just like, which one looks cool? Like, which one looks like you want to be on the... All
right, pop your seat. So this is a big advantage. I view this as a big advantage over my machine. That right there. The fact that no one talks about that. The fact that you can take your seat off and
put it somewhere.
You can take it inside a dry area and let this thing get dried out between uses. This one right here is hinged. Now I realize a lot of the newer ones, I see this as a disadvantage. Now there's some advantages on the lake because it just hinges. You don't have to worry about lose it. You know, if I'm out on the water, I just hop on the back, hinge that up. But you know, when you're viewing it as the seat drying out, this is a big advantage right here.
Yeah, you can put this in a room with a dehumidifier and you're gonna get it dried out quick.
Yep, and that's gonna stop mold. Okay, let's get to the lake. Oh, he almost dropped his basically irreplaceable seat.
Yeah.
And then he'll have to wrap it the way I did. Actually, we're gonna go over that because I ended up putting a hydroturf on that. But either way, I want to get this video.
Well, hello there.
What? Hello.
Oh, looks like we might have a new arrival.
What do we got? Golf cart?
Is that a four-wheeler pulling a boat?
Four-wheeler?
This is new. Here it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold this. Come on, Mama.
Am I getting on right now?
All right. Well, I'm not sure if I cleaned the screen, but it's almost got the lake to ourselves so far, except for ponytail guy back there. Yeah, so you know, the difference between like this machine is, I'm gonna show you, you can actually stand. Well, I may have to have her bail, but you can stand like in one floorboard and it will tip. Harleys, you really can't do that. The RXT-X, you really can't do that. All your weight in one floorboard? Okay. Guess he can. Well, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Can't really get an idea until I come from the back side. Yeah. Anyway, I'll jump on mine and do the same thing. Actually, Jenny's gonna compensate.
No, come on.
See? She's already compensating. That's on me on one side. Hey, go right in the center. Ah, see? Well, she's trying to level it up, but yeah. The way his sounds coming at us. Lake's pretty smooth right now. Perfect. Perfect. We got another jet skier out here, so all right. We better get proof right here. We are on it. We're both on it. One guy and a fat guy. So you can ride two up an RXT-X. PX?
Yes.
RXP-X. There we go. Alright, so let's do some carving to where you don't ditch me. Don't come change this, 'cause we'll die. You almost jumped it. I only got one hand down here. Wife in grandma mode. Isn't that grandma mode? Yeah. Alright, hey, let's really go into a corner and cut it. Not real fast though. I don't want to break my neck. I gotta get my teeth done first. One thing I think that really helps is I don't think you'd want two really inexperienced people on a RXP-X. I think you're gonna flip it, but hey, if you're two athletic people that are, especially if you're not my size, you're easily gonna stay up. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think
a freaking blast, isn't it?
I think it's more of a one-person machine. It does okay with two. It just, I ride it way more aggressive by myself.
Like I've said, this is not a two-up for boys.
Yeah.
This is a boy-girl jet ski. That thing right there, 3 guys can ride that.
Yeah.
Alright. I need to ditch it. I gotta go. Take me over to the grandma machine. I'll race you later or beat you though. Alright, so let's do a recap on this. One is I want to talk about the two-seater, my impression. You saw a guy and a fat guy on that RXP-X. Totally can do it. I will say I think it's possibly a little bit funner for the back person because you like literally feel like you're gonna fall off that thing. Especially for me. I mean, I'm bigger than my son. But yeah, you totally can ride it. That machine has so much get up and go. I mean, it like literally I was only holding one hand and then I had the camera in the other hand, but you know, both of us already have, you know, we're fairly new to the PWCs, but yeah, I mean, we already got a couple seasons under our belt, so I don't know if I would recommend putting two inexperienced people on RXP-X. I think it might be a very tipsy machine for that, but it's a perfect machine for him. I want one. I'm trying to figure out how I can get another machine. I don't know if I just, like when my wife's not going, because we like to ride to it. But if she's not going to the lake, I'd take the RXP-X, and of course I'd have to buy one. Yeah, that may be another video if and when I decide to do that. But either way, totally doable riding two up people. I don't know if I'd recommend doing it all the time. If it's a smaller kid, absolutely. The downside is if you're pulling a tube or whatever, legality, I think you're supposed to have 3 seats on there. So depending upon what state, what county or whatever, I mean, like, it's a gray law where we're at. Some areas say if you have rear mirrors, you're good to go, just pulling a tube by itself. Others says that you have to have a person looking back. You got to cover that on your own. I mean, we've tried figuring it out. We've talked to a bunch of people in the know too, and we got a bunch of conflicting things. Just be on the safe side. What else? Fuel consumption. The RXP-X 300. You know, we're not comparing like a apples to apples, but the RXP-X, that's the green one, the 2020, is the fuel consumption's. Yeah, it used more fuel than that yellow RXT-X 260, and it definitely used more fuel. Yeah, it does. And I don't know if it's the engine or the hull design, you know, being more of a V shape, but that's what allows it to cut through waves better and to absolutely carve. It like I said, with the RXT-X, and we'll do a video there. Another video to actually accompany this one. We're going into fall, and I told my son, I said, we're not putting these machines away. We are not putting these machines away early this year. I said we're gonna gear up, ride later into the year, even though we're cutting into kind of our Jeep season. I think we're gonna do a little bit of cold riding, but the RXP-X carves. I mean, it just lays down, and it rides, it handles like a bike. motorcycle or bicycle. The RXT-X, you kind of have to fight it. I mean, it does. See, I lowered those sponses in the back. Those are your fins, and that's possibly made it a little bit harder because I have it all the way down. If I'm thinking right, I think I may have caused more fight. But either way, it's learned. I learned that I just have to really throw my weight over, and yeah. So either way, hopefully I haven't muddied this up too much. We love both these machines. I swore up and down I'd never own a PWC, and now I swear up and down I will not own one. So time will tell. Time will tell what Darren does and doesn't do. So yeah, super cool sport. And yeah, we got to have a video on radios. Yeah. All right, see yous.